Explain to me, where's the change at? We thought if we got you in by you being a black man, and I'm not being prejudiced, but it is what it is, that we would get a little bit of type of change. But you ain't did nothing, because we still had killings under your belt. And you should have been here today to support us and let us know that this is not going to continue to happen.
Why do you wish someone else was in office? Is it so the snake can go back into the grass? No. Let it show its head so we can deal with it.
How are you doing?
It's been a week.
Yeah. Well, it's been about 400 or 500 years for black folks. So.
Yeah. Trump got Trump with the truth exposed. Been through the fire, we don't stress no more. We just go get it, go get it, go get it, go. Favor ain't fair, can't touch this globe. No brainwashed off the backwash, but we still here. Blindfolded and lied to, now we see clear. Hold your head, can't lose your mind. We done learned y'all's language, now respect that's why. Erase the shades of gray to erase the ones that paved the way. The poor will always be, but we ain't talking about no slave. America and her beautiful face, see it from afar, such a beautiful place. Take off the makeup and come a little closer, start to see some things that ain't nobody ever told.
What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you? Boy, I always been broke. Yeah, I thump in the trunk and I ride with my low. Lose my mind over the president, tribulations evident. Made it through Bush, blowing kush for the hell of it. Young and brand new, they always been prejudiced. Barack got y'all spoiled, overall it's irrelevant. Malcolm got killed and King got slaughtered. This never been real is what I teach my daughter. Ronnie got beat, everything was a quick. Vaughn was an arm, now that's modern day lynching. Lose my mind over what? Man, we been getting stuck. Whoever's in charge, we taking charges over a buck. Section 18's great, but it takes away the dash. Tyrone thinks he's dealing at the mirror of a fad. I ride like ooh wee, down like I ride for the cause, they don't need no trouble. What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you they told you everything that they told you and showed you everything that they showed you, cause they were supposed to in order to possess and control you. Nothing but the truth and the whole truth. Say what you want to, the color can't change the case. Court made at 19, got charged with rape. Bright good grades, max sentence, locked on the same. Found guilty. But this is where the system get it twisted. One man 15 in prison. The other man slapped on the wrist 6 months in the county, didn't do the whole 6. And this is injustice, it's just us. And why does the system assist them? They try to tell you from the jump, but y'all motherfucker didn't want to listen. What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you that this place ain't fair and they really don't want you to grow? What if I told you that if Trump took a bump, we'll still be in poverty, bro? What if I told you?
You know, so for me, one thing that Trump was able to do was to show the world that this post-racial America that liberal white people were trying to talk about, it doesn't exist, and black people have been saying this.
Welcome to Opinion Not Fiction, the podcast where our opinion may not be the popular one, but it's still ours. It's me, I'm your host. It's Willie Mack. You know what I'm talking about, L-Town Willie Mack, and we are in Pregame studio tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Plugging up his phone directly across from me is the blackest of the Black John. You know what I'm talking about? You know, in the Pregame studio. How you doing this evening, Black John?
Oh, I'm good, bro. You know, I'm blessed. Feel like I'm getting healthier and healthier every day.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
can't really do too much complaining.
Okay, and then right next to him, man, we got Chef Bob. You know what I'm talking about? The real life king. You know what I'm talking about? In the Pregame studios with us tonight. What's going down, Chef Bob?
Man, just chilling, kinging it.
Kinging
you know
it.
About? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
kinging it, not winging it. You know
Not
what I'm talking
winging
about?
it, man. You know.
You know what I'm talking about? Then right next to him, man, we got Phil MAC, the coldest nigga butt naked in the middle of Jerusalem with a pair of sandals. Young Phil MAC, how you feeling this evening, baby?
I'm feeling good like a Hebrew should.
And
man.
feeling right, man.
Just like an Israelite.
And
man.
I know that's right, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the free game tonight, that's following us tonight. I see the numbers are high tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Whoever that is, can we get our volume down a little bit? And then right over in between Chef Bob and Black John, you know what I'm talking about? We got a champion IR, OG rock star. You know what I'm talking about? And he's on the stage. What's going down, young Jay Wizzle, baby?
Man, making multiple moves today, moving around, being indisposed and getting around town. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all just get, hold on. Shout out to everybody that took that little minute to let my garage close. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, real life.
Got to keep them insects out of here. You know what I'm talking about? And right now, we are in the free game studios. You know what I mean? There's so much to talk about. There's so much to go over. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the temperament of everything going on has everything to do with George Floyd. Everything has. Did any of you guys get a chance to go down for the rally at City Hall?
Yeah, I participated. I stepped down there, and I feel like it was, it was a place for me to show up. So I did that. Just when you go back and just thinking about my son, and even though it wasn't here. But like I say, it can happen to any one of us any day. You know what I'm saying? Police get behind us, whatever the situation. So we're not exempt to this not happening to us. So I felt like I needed to go and just, show my support and just for the, for that life that was taken.
Yeah. What was the temperament down there? How did it feel?
It was new to me because, me, the way my mind think, I'm, especially what I got going on, with my situation still, it was like, maybe I shouldn't go down there because I don't want some certain people to see me down here and be like, well, we're just gonna, he's one of those guys that, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna give him extra time because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe not to get into details, but, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was different, but it was good because to see the other brothers and cats that, from all areas of the town involved in it. Cats that you may have seen in the streets, from business owners to all different type of people, different races showed up. So it wasn't just blacks out there, So I think that was good to see that the whites and the natives and the Hispanics that was out there all come together for that one cause.
Okay, that's what's up, man. J1, you was out there today, weren't you?
Yeah, I was out there. I ran into Black Jones. And I seen Miss Nisha out there on the front lines, and D Straight was on the front lines, and it was a beautiful thing to see that happening in Lawton, just because of all the people that did come out and support. But it was also kind of one of those things where they tried to force us to be quiet, minimal. Don't be out here all day. After this is done, everybody go home to your cars and go back to your community. It wasn't something that was meant to be an actual protest. It was more like it was actually a rally more than it was a protest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like a lot of people did get to speak and say some very peaceful and good things and supportive things, and some people did get to release their frustration and speak their minds and stuff. But I don't know. I think it just could have been longer. I think it could have been extended a little bit longer and even promoted a little bit longer also too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that didn't even know that there was anything going on today.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of friends and family that actually went to Oklahoma City to protest up there, and there was a few people I know, like our L-Town rapper Jug. He went to the protest early this morning, and it was only a few people there, so he went to Oklahoma City instead to protest.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But,
well, no matter where you at, as long as you stand for something. And let's go around the room, man. How do we feel about this? I mean, Jay, when I know we got to talk about it on Smoke Break, but we didn't get to talk about it with this table. How do we feel about the George Floyd thing right now? With everybody protesting, where do we go from here? What is the next step? What do you feel like the next step is for us in this situation?
For one, the next step is to take action, man. We have to plan, strategize, and take action. Our protesting not gonna do it. Marching not gonna do it. It's been too many years, too many protests, too many times. It's not gonna do it. This needs to continue. This don't need to be okay, we're over this thing, and we're gonna wait till the next person, and we're gonna tear some more shit up. We need to continue this. Like, there need to be more plans in action, and there should be more laws changed that will police the police, you know what I'm saying, and be able to. We just need action. Period. I'm on the. I don't necessarily want to agree with the whole violent side, but I'm on that side. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we need action. Yeah. We're tired of holding our hands up and begging for peace. You know what I'm saying? And justice and no.
And then they shooting us and like, nigga, what you gonna do next?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna do it again, nigga. You can come out here and rally and preach and do all this. Right. We gonna keep on killing you. What you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's frustrating because with the laws that's set in place, man, what can we do about it? You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna cause us to go to war. It's nothing else. There's no gray line in between it. It's either we're gonna watch it happen or we're gonna go to war. Stock up on your ammo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's not gonna never be nothing peaceful about it.
No, never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna come to where, okay, you doing us wrong like that? Well, pal, take these bullets. We finna start letting these things fly back at you. And if you're not gonna be ready to jump in that front line and be one of those people, that's a chosen few. People that's going to be warriors and ready to go to war, that's going to jump on that front line, that's going to sacrifice their family, they're going to sacrifice what they believe, you know what I'm saying? They're going to sacrifice everything to get their point across that y'all can't keep doing us like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's nothing we can do to come to a group and talk about it and come to a plan. It's either when we start seeing these things happen, it needs to be a response team. It needs to be some type of response person that's going to see, okay, this man got his knee in this man's neck for 9 minutes. Where's that soldier that's going to come out of the stands and put his phone down and going to put his foot to that police face?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like get up off of him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the head with a brick.
That's the whole problem, man. Everybody want to sit around and videotape bullshit and let people die. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for your brother. Stand up for your sister.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? J1 was saying the other night, and I apologize to J1 for, you know, the after conversation we had. You know what I'm saying? I was just mad.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? My anger was, you know, all praises to the Father for my wife for calming me down and really pointing some things out to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I really, you know, I called J1 after the show, him and K-Lou and Willie, and you know, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I kind of let them niggas have it. Yeah, man, I really did. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like it was, niggas wasn't angry like they should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was about this one situation, but it had me angry, bro. You know, I was just real mad. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize to y'all guys, man, but you know, man, people got to stop, you know, sitting around and letting this shit happen, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, everybody is feel like, man, they're at a state to where, well, if I do something, the police might kill me. You know what I'm saying? If I do something, then then I'm gonna put myself in dangerous way. But shoot, what about your brother that's laying on the ground?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stand for something and don't die for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Die for something at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, we can sit here all day and say, oh, the police did it, but we won't even help each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And on a lighter note about regarding the protest, it's actually, out of what I see that's different between this and other protests, it's actually more white people, Mexicans, and Native Americans actually fighting that fight with us too also. And then, like, even in Tulsa and Oklahoma City alone, it's been more of them than it has been us out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they're the ones who've been doing all the looting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't really been us out there that's been doing the looting. It's really been them out there doing
the
looting.
narrative is it's us.
You know, but that's the narrative.
Yeah, I already
But
know.
if you look at the video footage,
Yeah.
you don't see too many of us out there
Yeah.
running in stores
Breaking
on Rodale.
windows.
You know what I'm saying? I seen a brother video recording other white people running in and out of a van store. He's sitting on the side like, man, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they running out and the police sitting there waiting on them. They just drop out everything, just take off running. So it's not us that's out there looting.
Well, Quincy Pope comes into the timeline. He says, we made it cool to videotape and not act cool. Why you think World Star is so popular?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a damn shame.
But you gotta think about it, man. Like, you gotta think about the gravity of what we're saying. You know, we're saying that we have to take action, and the only action that I see that you can take is, you know, like they say on the timeline, eye for an eye. That means, you know, you take one of ours, we take one of yours. You know what I mean? And that's really consequential to look at. You know what I mean? When you look at how prepared and ready, you know, one side may be versus the other side. And then it could be just smoke and mirrors because, like J1 pointed out, we got a lot of Indians, Asians, and white people who ride, who think we deserve, you know, justice and, you know, to be treated as other Americans. Do y'all feel like it's really at that point to where it needs to be an eye for an eye for real? Are we past, you know, trying to get any votes or any prosecutors out of the way? Are we past that? Are we?
I mean,
just
really,
to the
that's
point to
what it's
where-
going to boil down to, man, is taking action and actually everybody that's out here protesting, going and voting and showing up to them city hall meetings and voting these type of people in, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be involved in that kind of stuff. These judges and these, you know, all that.
Supreme Court,
You know what I'm saying?
all that.
Supreme Court.
So that
you know,
means-
that's
so-
where you need to take the fight. As far as like burning down mom and pop stores and stuff like that solves anything. I don't think violence is the answer.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? Like I just really don't.
Well, not destruction is not the answer.
You know,
but
we got to
tearing
mobilize,
stores
we
up.
got to organize, man, and we got to be about our business as a people, man. We've talked about this even before this has even happened. Us
Yeah.
as black people.
Well, you know,
You know?
It's just crazy because, you know, if you look through time and look through history, you see that the KKK, you know, Ku Klux Klan and the white people were actually the ones who started tearing down buildings and burning buildings and doing
You're
all
right.
these kind of things. So, you know, violence just begets violence. You know, these are behaviors that are learned. You know what I'm saying? These are behaviors
Right.
that was put in front of us. That's what I'm saying. Are we at a point to where we need to be focused on voting boxes and legislations and things like that? Are we at the point
Absolutely.
to where
Absolutely.
everybody need to go get that pistol and it's time for the bullshit to be through?
It needs to be both.
I mean, it's going to be a
But
lot of
can
innocent
it
people,
be
man.
both? You know
Well,
what I mean?
There's going to be a lot of innocent people that's going to take that loss going that direction.
Because if we take one of theirs, we have to be prepared because, you know, they own all media. So we have to be prepared to be demonized. We're going to go through it
Exactly.
in order to
It's-
try to
it's-
rise out of something. You know what I
And
mean?
it won't be that easy. It's gonna come down to us burning this nation down. This great nation that we call America, it has to be destroyed and rebuilt all over again.
Yeah.
And once that gets that far, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be just or there's a retaliation on the police in this certain city. It's gonna be a line with what do you call it? assembly line where it's going to start happening in all the states, to where we're not just tearing down and burning down these stores and and tearing up these property and stuff, that we're actually taking lives
Yeah.
of the opposite, the people in blue, the people that are against us, and tearing it down to where this government has to shut everything down and we have to rebuild.
Yeah.
I
think you're right, because Marvin Franklin comes in and says we are the victims and we're the criminal.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? I don't know how you erase that. I don't know how
You're not going to erase it, man. You got to understand. First, we got to understand, man, that even in the Constitution, man, we only 3/5 of a man. You know what I'm saying? The black man is only 3/5 of a man in the Constitution, so we need to get that Constitution changed to where a black man be considered a whole man. First off. Second off, man, we need to come together as a people. Everybody say, well, don't start talking about black killing black. Don't start doing this and don't start doing that. Well, shoot, if we come together, if we stop going against each other
exactly,
and come together with one another, then our voices, our movements, and we put the Most High before us, man, nothing will stop us, bro. There's nothing that they will be able to do to us, but nobody's going to turn to the Most High. Nobody's going to come together. We all got this crab in the barrel mentality. We do.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, in business, in life, period. You know what I'm saying? We got gangs out here fighting each other, killing each other, and stuff like that. We cannot beat them if we steady beating ourselves.
Exactly.
So then, how do you stop the people from beating themselves?
Cut the bullshit.
Man,
it's simple.
Stop shooting at your brothers. Let's all come together and form one force against them.
I'm just saying, I can't stop shooting at my brother if my brother won't stop shooting at me.
Okay,
you know
so
gonna have to find some understanding.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, your brother stop shooting at you, and you stop shooting at your brother.
What are we shooting at each other for?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What are we shooting at each other for? Is it bigger than what this is? Or is it some petty? He said, street, you know what I'm saying? Something that don't really matter to nothing.
I feel like
that's going to cause us to lose our life behind bars.
Right.
Or death, killing each other.
We can't have no, and then we just gonna be in jail.
Right.
Talking about, oh man, look what they done did to that brother. They done killed another brother.
We're
Nigga, you killed the brother too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You said we're an emotional
race?
race?
We're an emotional race, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you might hate just because of what he drive or a woman or a lot of pettiness, man. We're just an emotional race, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's just that's gonna be so hard to transform a lot of the black mentality, the way we think in the youth. You know what I'm saying? Even the older generation, like a lot of the older generation are just so stuck in our ways that.
Right.
Well, they ain't really got nothing to do with me. I'm just gonna fall back, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Protect, mine. Instead of finding where can I be a hand to this problem, and how can I go help this other group or these group of brothers and talk to them to not want to kill each other, till they can walk down the street and go to the same school without having to. You know what I'm saying? Feel like we're the enemy to each other.
Right. And then not even if you don't have no ideas, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to support something positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just as a people. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, till we can just do them cool things, man, we're gonna be running in circles.
Well,
bro.
Rico makes a statement which makes me think his mindset feels that it begins in the streets. He says they take it back then to get the OGs to have a sit down, let them know how this shit is gonna fly. No green light to listen for just for just reason. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying, take it to the street level in order to try to get the the streets and the mentality of the community.
How about
together.
just us as a people? We just be our own gang,
but
like every other race.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why we can't just come together like that and just be proud of who we are and let's all stand together.
And that's why they have political leaders that